Morning, folks. I hope you're smiling. I am. Hope you're happy. I am. Because we know it confuses the enemy. But, of course, I'm happy. Where am I? Back home. Coffee with Kev. We're back, folks. And, yeah, been a bit of a testing time. As you can see, that's to protect where they tunnelled in to do the operation. The operation went according to plan, as per normal. As you know, at the end of the day, it is just a procedure. It's not like it's major surgery, but it is affecting a major organ. But got a stent in, let things calm down, taking a little bit easy. Yeah, I might look stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I'm at home. I'm back with my girls. I'm where I want to be. Thank you to one and all and every one of you. Hopefully I have managed to respond to everybody's wonderful, wonderful comments on wishing me well with what I've been through, and it really has put a smile on my face when at times it wasn't quite so smiley. 9 days of being incarcerated in a hospital is not my idea of fun. But fortunately for me, there was one gentleman on the ward who had a very similar sense of humour, and we managed to keep ourselves amused. The rest of the ward was sort of, oh, I'm dying, and whatnot, and it's just not a happy place. No disrespect to anybody, I'm not putting people in pigeon holes or anything like this on boxes, but yes, there was just the two of us that were sort of the camp comedians as such. But it kept my spirits alive, and when I had a chance to read your messages, that really lifted my spirits. I know I always say it, but the comments down below, they do mean the world to me. They really do. There's advice given there. The well wishes I've had, outstanding, unbelievable on that one. You know, information, tips, tricks, the whole spectrum. I really genuinely do enjoy them all. So it's a massive, massive thank you from me, from the bottom of my new heart. Well, not a new heart, but better working one. And I'm having a coffee. But with all of that, 9 days in hospital, somewhat trapped, feeling very trapped, to be honest with you. But what I have here, my knife, is my strawberries, homegrown strawberries. I got back a couple of nights ago now. You'll never taste a better strawberry than that. Oh, the healthy diet's kicked in, and I've got a load more. We'll have a wander down there in a bit, and I'll show you how things are going. Due to the weather and the climate, everything's just sort of gone boom. I've had some friends come in and put a few of the potatoes out for me to help me out. I'll explain that on my meanderings. And I will also give you an update as to a little bit behind the scenes of kind of me and health. I'll show you that as well. Because I truly have taken this as a shot across the bows. God, these are good. I'm having them for breakfast, dinner, and tea. But I've got so many of them. I've genuinely got so many of them. And because they're so ripe, no supermarket strawberry will ever taste that good. And the joys of off-grid. Even the girls like strawberries, but I don't let them have them. Well, yeah, all right, they have the odd one. So, but yeah, so obviously, yeah, I was sitting there observing people when I was incarcerated. It's a funny old world how I value what I see is as important to my life, and I value that. And my way of what I deemed as important hasn't really changed at all. Yes, I've had the health scare, so there's going to be a little bit of twisting and turning here to future-proof myself. But there were people on the ward, coming in, going out, and because of having similar or worse to me, and trying to understand the word important. And there was a few there that sort of, it was important that, they got their new car next year. And they were starting to realise that maybe that's not quite as important. Keeping up with the Joneses, having the latest this and the latest that, etc., 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 as I've explained before. And that sort of going, maybe that's part of the reason why I'm in here. Worrying about getting the latest this and the latest that and working harder. Well, I don't chase that, and I ended up in there. Well, that was through diet and lifestyle prior to me living in this alternative way. No, I'm fully aware that my diet was not conducive to a good, healthy life. Yeah, it's one of those things. When you're younger, you're invincible. We all are. As you get older, you realise you're not quite as invincible. And when you have a little bit of a moment, as I've had, I'd be lying to you if I didn't say it. I've been questioning my own mortality. Because nobody worries about heart damage. I can preach to you. Oh, you need to be healthy. You need to do this. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. Because that's upon reflection of a suffering that I've had. But 9 times out of 10, you don't actually listen until it kind of happens to you. Pretty much fact of life. Because we all think we're invincible. But I'm here. I'm able to tell the story. Feeling a little bit better in myself. I'm not saying I'm brilliant. I'm very mindful of this because it's a big old artery they go into and tunnel into. And if that tunnel opens up, I'm in a whole world of hurt. So I've got to be extremely mindful of that for another day or so. And then just nice and steady with everything. But just while I'm finishing my coffee, I will sit there and say, I'll take you for a little wander because you guys deserve that. And I need a bit of exercise. So you guys are helping me to be healthy. Anyway, right, this is all good stuff. Let's go for it. Oh, as you can see, folks, things are very green here. And yeah, it's quite a bit to do. I mean, I've got all the grassy areas, green areas you can see behind me there. I get the strimmer out to sort that out at some point. I'm going to have to wait a couple of days because a little bit too strenuous on my wrist, so we're going to hang in there. But like I said, we got from when this first started having the problems, and I fully aware I need to do something about my health, to assist my health. And when I go to work, I have a lot of time where I sit down and do nothing. Plus, at home, it's 2 miles to the village shop, things like this. And I thought, I know what I can do. So I've been out and earned this one. The kind gentleman, there's quite a big discount on it. But I bought myself an electric bicycle. It's a good one. I mean, it's a rally bicycle. It's not British made anymore, it's Dutch made. Dutch make the best bikes anyway. And it's got the Bosch electric motor in it. It is only a pedal assist bicycle. You cannot do throttle assist with the Bosch motors. And I purposely went down that road because if you've got throttle assist, you just know you're going to go, oh, sod it. That's not going to help. So, going to start getting back into cycling. I used to cycle many years ago. It was just normal cycles, but yeah, I'm not a young man anymore. Yes, I have to be aware my heart is not so good. So, best of both worlds. Cardiovascular with a little bit of electric to help. Got to be a bargain. But everything's going down here, everything's doing pretty well. This year strawberries out, I mean, we've got the garlics out, I mean, we've got the onions behind. And down here, you can sit there and see that lot. The beetroots are coming up quite nicely now. Very behind on growing and things like that this year. Part and parcel of weather. Other problem, but obviously my health. But due to having from the initial issue to where I am now with a hopefully mended heart, I've had a lot of time to think. So what's going to happen is I'm going to stop, excuse the sun while I walk to this bit, but that's going on. Those weeds will pull up, that's easy enough, but I'm not going to be doing so much. That side there is going to be a fruit garden. That was an original plan anyway, because established fruit bushes, etc. Once they're in, once they're established, they're there for good. You don't have to worry about it. A little bit of maintenance, yeah? We know that one. This side is going to be dug over and I was going to dig produce in. I'm going to do a very little bit of produce that side this year. This side, using those pallets, I'm going to make 4 more raised beds. This is a mission. Let me put you down here for a second. Hold on, excuse the bloody camera work. And that, there we go. With the pallets, I'm going to make 4 more raised beds because lifting my gardening up is going to future-proof me. That's the plan. A lot of extra digging if I'm digging in the ground. I enjoy doing it as a good workout, but as I see, because I've had the scare, I've had that shot across the bow, I've taken on board that I'm never going to be getting fit. I can be fitter, I'm never going to be super fit for the rest of my life. And where do I want to be for the rest of my life? Here, in my trees. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm re-evaluating what I have, rescaping what I've got, so that even a frail old man, in theory, would still be able to plant, grow and produce his own food. So I'm now looking at it. Well, I know I'm not a spring chicken, look, but I'm looking at it is, could a 75-year-old man live here? And that's where my focus is now. Not about being that old person, but I would like to be that old person here. And so I'm making my everyday chores, my weekly chores, my monthly chores, annual chores. I'm just trying to make my world a little more simple. First of all, everything. I've explained that one before. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Maybe I was a little bit too, excuse me there. I was a little bit too adventurous, too enthusiastic possibly, maybe, who knows. But, I mean, in here, it is piping hot in here today. But we'll have a quick look round. As you can see, bought some lobelia yesterday. My friend took us down there. But everything's really starting to grow. Everything's coming on. I mean, look at my strawberries. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see the camera now. But look at all of those wonderful, wonderful strawberries. I'm eating healthy for quite some time now. Look, that's loads absolutely everywhere. I like strawberries. And as per planning, see my potato plants? They're going up really quite leggy now. Got to try and get these out in the next few days because they're not going to do so well in here now. They need to go out. The kiwi is there, it's doing well. My melons, they're doing well. But yeah, that's a little bit of an update. I've got a lot to do. But thankfully, but apart from what I would say at the moment, the hardest job for me, let me just put you back here for a second. The hardest job for me at the moment is the strimming, because I like to try and keep what I call my garden area reasonably tight to the ground, so that it's just a me thing. It's what I like. If it gets too tall, you got to keep strimming. Otherwise, you got really thick grass blades, and I like the nice little ones. So that's just a me thing. I do apologise for that, but yeah. So that's my world. It's a little bit of an update on my world. My working season is starting very soon. They're doing the festival work, so that's going to make a change on my world. It puts, let me just turn you around there a bit easy, you'll see it's a bit easy. But yeah, no, it's one of those things that we'll get there. Yeah, the strimming's my biggest challenge. Given a couple of days, I'll be all right. I'll be able to use the strimmer. I'd love to be able to use it today, but I'm not going to be that stupid. So, but that's just a little bit of an update as to where I am. Primarily to let you know, I'm back home. I'm where I'm happy. I'm smiling, and I am definitely happy. But for up in that corner there, I expect it is the Mission Chicken logo. We're still on a mission. We're still getting there. We are going to be getting there. I am not going to fail. Really looking forward to it, actually, really genuinely. And the comments, like and share, all the usual stuff, notifications, bell, blah 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 blah. But it's just an update as to what's what. Bit of a sort of lengthy, possibly a bit dull, a bit boring, I apologise. But it's just I'm going to keep you guys up to date as to Kevin's world, the man of the woods. I'm alive, I'm breathing, and I'm getting fitter. We'll see you soon, yeah? And sorry about any, well, the lack of videos. But don't worry, we're back. Take it easy. Ta-da!